In the first reading that Ollie shared, we heard about the horse story, which many of us have heard before. You know, person speeding by on the horse. Where are you going? Don't ask me, ask the horse, right? And Thich Nhat Hanh goes by the name Thich. He tells that story in a couple of different places in his writings. And in one of the other writings, he says, I can tell you where the horse is going. It's going to the cemetery. That's where we're heading. And one of the themes that's important to me for Sacred Ground is remember dying. And not in a morbid way, but as this constant nudge to be alive. We're not guaranteed tomorrow. And okay, so what are some good things that we could do in terms of being alive? Well, how about being right here? How about being present? Thich Nhat Hanh, in his fifth mindfulness training, I thought of this when I was thinking about this. He says, I will practice coming back to the present moment, to be in touch with the refreshing, healing, and nourishing elements within me and around me. Not letting regrets and sorrow drag me back into the past, nor letting anxiety, fear, or craving pull me into the future. So all those times when I'm anxious, all those times when I'm regretting, I'm not right here. Thich, in his writings, he sometimes says that for him, the energy of mindfulness, he sees no difference than the energy of the Holy Spirit. Because what happens when you're really present? You're fully alive. You truly experience the other. Your heart opens. That seems to be pretty related to how I think of this Holy Spirit that could be in our lives if we're open to it. And there's always the risk with all this of like beating ourselves up for not doing this, right? So that's the other thing to be careful about. Oh my gosh, I just gave a great talk on being present, and then look at how unpresent I am at 3 p.m. today. So that's going to happen. I'm a human being. But the invitation is to go back. And meditation can be, yes, it can be sitting and going through this whole process and, okay, I need a 20-minute block. Not necessarily. It could be waiting at the red light and feeling you're tense about this or that. Maybe because of the traffic, maybe because of what your neighbor or your friend or a family member said to you, and just breathing and starting to return to that presence. And I'm with Ollie, like that idea that it's healing. And maybe because I knew this was the reading this week, I'm not sure if this was the case. I had a day earlier this week where some stuff going on, and we all have stuff going on, and we all have our own stuff, and I had all this tension and anxiety in my gut. And I actually went to bed with it, and it was still there when I got up in the morning. And I sat down and From a teacher I respected, I got a nice 1-hour guided meditation. And I did that, and it was about getting present in my body, getting present in this moment. And there was certainly stopping and calming and resting. And I finished the meditation. I was like, I don't have that thing in my gut anymore. The issue is still there that I have to deal with. And that thing can come up again, right? In one of his teachings, Thich Nhat Hanh says, I can tell you where the Buddha lives. And Jesus. I know. I even have their zip code. He says, right here. Right now. This moment. And then this moment. And even as I say that, I start to feel, which I didn't know was going to happen, I start to feel this well of emotion because I'm starting to connect with what's always available to us. Where 2 or 3 are gathered. And there's healing. We had a nice little groan from Coco there. She's doing her healing. Good old girl. These paramitas are about getting to the shore of well-being. And one of the things I ask myself again and again and again is, what is the practice? What is the practice? What is the practice? And part of the practice is about justice, and part of the practice is about, solidarity with those who are in need, and all those things. And part of the practice is, how do we heal our divisions? All of that is part of the practice. Part of the practice is taking care of this earth and our environment and our communities. And part of the practice is making sure that we're here. And that we have those wonderful spirits with us, including all your ancestors and all of mine, working with us to help us heal ourselves, heal each other, heal our communities, heal this country, and heal this awesome